full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Right here. Oh, hit that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the one.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
Hey, who's watching them?
All right, Stan, what's one rule you change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays, no more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Clark is checked in for Philadelphia. Okiki's checked in for Miami. And Embiid drops them both. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Over to the wing. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Mr. Fundamentals has got 30.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest. Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Buries it down low. Mr. Fundamentals has got 32 points.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And finished off by Stewart.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
The shot's good.
Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And stolen by Stewart. In transition, here they come. And laid in to finish off the break.
Defense leading to offense. I love it. Nice job reading the situation and finding a way to swipe the rock.
Mr. Fundamentals laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Mr. Fundamentals has got 10 points in the quarter. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Three-pointer, Stewart. And it's Okiki with a rebound. The Heat have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Rebound by Philadelphia.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Clark, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Pass to Ware. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 6 on the shot clock. No good with a layup.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Mr. Fundamentals.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. And the Heat making a change here. Metu's checked in. There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. George defending. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, George with a steal.
Help out on George.
Here's McCain. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. 27 seconds left in the game.
Hey, come around, come around.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Hero right side. The baseline J is on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses. Maxey with it. And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Maxey. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Looks like a win, but can't take a night off in this league.
Look out there, MP. These are the games you have to win to be taken serious.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, and there's certainly an added challenge, right, Clark, in the second game of a back-to-back.
And you always wonder in that case, could fatigue play a role in deciding this game? You know, back-to-backs are hard, but there's no excuses. Everybody has to play them, so you deal with it and make the most of it.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Christie is out there with Bones Highland. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Towns finds Fox. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Barrett covering. 5 to shoot. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Sinks the 15-footer.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Christie. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, defended by Christie. Towns, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Misses the 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the head coach for the Heat, so we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. And we'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Let's bring back on D. Shoes untied.
Second free throw, no good.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Jalen Ramsey back in the Heat here tonight, of course.
And he became a Heat fan during their title streak a few years ago. And when his pro football career brought him to Miami, one of the things he was most excited about was sitting courtside at Heat games.
Basket counts.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Barrett. From down in the low post, it goes.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Pass to Adebayo. Fades away. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Vanderbilt a screen on Fox. They now take the lead.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
1:56 left here in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and he banks in the layup. Mr. Fundamentals got 6.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Pass to Christie. Lets it go with a 3. Jaquez with the rebound. He'd have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. The Lakers second.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Right side Towns. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Buries the long-range jumper. 12 points for him.
Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Pass to Thor. James outside. They set the pick. Unloads. Misses off the left iron.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Towns. There's Hero with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, it does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Miami ahead. They're up by 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is Jaime Jaquez. He's checked in for Miami. Mr. Fundamentals comes in for Smith. And then for the Lakers, Vanderbilt's checked in for Robinson. And Bones Highland subbed in for Josh Green. Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Good on the shot.
Well, I love the court awareness there. Towns zipping the ball over to his teammates, a willing passer.
Highland deciding where to go with it. With the crossover, and the jumper is on the mark. Highland's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against the 76ers was superb. He dropped in 38 points, and he was dominant at the offensive end with a high field goal percentage as well. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Vanderbilt misses.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Out to the wing. Here's Tyson. Nothing on the board. Good on the three-point shot. And the Heat lead by 6.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Highland's shot is good.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
The kick out to Fox. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, defended by Christie. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
No good on the free throw. The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Robinson's checked in for the Lakers. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision, plays with a good recognition, and been very unselfish. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Puts up a deep 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Miami Heat.
They're clicking from outside, hard cups to the ball, and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this game, he's been everywhere. You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Bones Highland is out there with Christie, and it's Barrett at the 3 slot. Here's Mr. Fundamentals.
Hey, yo, right here.
Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Adebayo with the elbow. The kick out to Fox. On the wing, Hawkins. He's guarded by Davis. 4 on the clock. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's Miami with another.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Pass to Highland. Good on the triple. Highland's got 10 points in the game.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Towns. There's the steal. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And so Miami again turning it over. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside, Davis. Christie can't make it. Miami leading by 5. Inside. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And here's Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Hawkins. Mr. Fundamentals sinks the three-pointer. Mr. Fundamentals got 7 points for the quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Barrett setting a pick for Vanderbilt. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Heat making a change here. Tyson's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. James checked in for Christie. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
Right there. Go over it.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals and another basket for Miami.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Vanderbilt. James wide open. Off target with his 3.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Again, James missing. The Heat leading by 8. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. A pass to Fox. Heat moving the ball around. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. A different look for Miami Ware's checked in, and Hero subbed in for Mr. Fundamentals. Lakers trail by 8. And Los Angeles guys shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. That's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's Ware in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Hero. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. James defending. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. The shot by Mr. Fundamentals, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Lakers. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Miami's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. That gives them the lead. Mr. Fundamentals got 11 in the second half.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
The Heat with the lead. Pass to Hero. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. James defending. Ware passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Fades. Great D that time from James. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And Robinson is right there.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the right side. Jaquez outside. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Again, the miss by the Heat.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Christie can't make it.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Fox. Down low. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good. 34 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
Yeah, you want to get those sure things down the stretch, and that close to the bucket, he is a sure thing.
Pass to Davis. In the corner, Barrett with it. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's good, 2 points. 36 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Davis with a screen on Fox. Highland with it to take the lead. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
And that's a bounce back 3, and they're back in the lead.
The crowd has started to get nervous, but now they're just fired up. An incredible ball game going down the stretch.
Highland misses. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Mr. Fundamentals, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Barrett. Yep, that one goes.
And coming through in a big way, you have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Jaquez. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And 1:01 left here in the fourth quarter. Jaquez against Barrett. Uncovered. Rebound by the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, defended by Christie.
Did you see that? He crossed the defender up and left him grasping at air.
And then exploded to the bucket for the finish. That was just an outstanding play from start to finish.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. Now, he begged his players to keep it simple out there. He told them one possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here are the Heat now. They lead by 4, and so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Go over. Hey, front him.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good on the quick 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Right wing from outside the arc. Highland misses, and now we've got the intentional foul.
But I'm going deep down to the deal, bro.
And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's the Heat winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is
They do your right dominant in the job. They really do that thing. Right in the job.
in that opportunity, and this is what